Good evening and welcome to our Facebook Live video. I'm Annette Kinsey from Leonard Jewelry, and tonight we welcome you to talk about colored gemstones. So we've created a whole array tonight of gemstones for you to see so that we can talk about the different types of gemstones, different color groups, and how beautiful and unique each one is. When it comes to colored gemstones, people prefer them either because it's their birthstone, so something for them to celebrate for their month of birth, or perhaps it's just because they love the beautiful color. So we're going to be talking about different gemstones tonight. And first and foremost, we're going to be talking about the Morganite gemstone. This is one that is a little bit more unusual. It's a beautiful, soft, peachy color, salmon color, and is particularly beautiful set in the rose gold because it really enhances the color. It's very soft, very subdued, and just beautiful and unusual. In this particular setting, the Morganite is set into a what we call a bar pendant, offset to the side with the touch of diamonds. And this particular one is one of our Leonard designs, one that we have designed and created by purchasing the loose gemstone and then designing around it, which is something that we love to do. The next pendant that we have here is a rhodolite garnet. Again, garnet is a gemstone, the birthstone for January, but it comes in a variety of different colors. The deep dark burgundy is the best known. This particular one is the rhodolite, so it is a plum, kind of a pink color, just flashes of the rose to red on the inside of the gemstone, so particularly beautiful. This one again is one that we have custom made for us, one of our Leonard creations. So just a beautiful gemstone, a beautiful color. The next one that I am talking about this evening is turquoise, which is a little bit more unusual, particularly when set in the yellow gold, but it makes a beautiful contrast between the brightness of the turquoise and the yellow gold itself. It is also, turquoise is one of the birthstones for December, so it gives you an unusual stone in an unusual setting. I've kind of grouped some of our blues here together. So the next one here is tanzanite. This is particularly an absolutely gorgeous gemstone. The tanzanite has like a cornflower blue, kind of a blue purple of a color. Just a beautiful brilliance to the gemstone, particularly when set in white gold, because then you really see the beauty of the color itself. This is also one of the birthstones for December, being the tanzanite. And again, this is one of the ones that we have created as a Leonard design. The next one is a London blue topaz. Now, blue topaz comes in a variety of colors and shades of blue, from light to darker. Excuse me. The London blue is a turquoise color, and it is beautifully enhanced with the rose gold, which is a new combination that they are doing a lot now. It sets off the color, it really enhances it, and it is really stunning and beautiful. We've done a lot of the creations in the rose gold. We really, really do like it, but we feel like it enhances the gemstones as well, and particularly, I think, with the color of the London blue. Then we have a couple of pieces here in the aquamarine. The aquamarine is a light, pale blue. It has a tinge of green to it, aqua meaning seawater, so it does have that little tinge of green, a beautiful kind of a light baby minty color of blue. Soft, subdued, very subtle. It is the birthstone for March, and is a beautiful color. The pendant here is gorgeous in kind of an antique setting with the filigree around it of the diamonds, so it is a beautiful pendant. Again, I think the softness of the color really enhances it, and it just makes it a really pretty piece. And with any of the blues, They're soothing, they're soft, very appealing to most people. So just a beautiful coloration that a lot of people really like and enjoy. The next piece I'm going to be talking about is the blue zircon, which is again a birthstone for December. It's a more unusual gemstone than most, has absolutely the most beautiful, vivid color of turquoise to it. So it is different from some of the other blues because it really does have an intensity of color and style. Again, more unusual, not one that you see as often, but a gorgeous color. And this, again, is one of the ones that we have created as a Leonard Jewelry design. Then we have sapphire, which sapphire is probably one of the most beloved of all the gemstones. Sapphire comes in a bunch of different colors, the blue being the most common. And with the blue, you're looking for an intense, like a royal blue, but with that brilliance and that sparkle from within. This particular setting is set in a filigree that is like a Victorian or an antique setting. Beautifully done. It's delicate and light and absolutely gorgeous. The yellow gold is beautiful with the sapphire itself. This one again is one that we have created as a Leonard Jewelry creation. And then also to show you the yellow sapphire, which is a different color in the sapphire. Again, sapphire comes in a lot of different colors, but some of the other colors are far more unusual and unique. And we like to showcase the fun colorations and different styles. This one in the front is a Madeira citrine. The citrine, again, is a gemstone that usually comes in yellows and golds. The Madeira, being the bright, intense orange, is far more unusual. It's a beautiful shade of orange. And, of course, we love the orange gemstones, living here in Stillwater, and try to showcase as many as we can. This particular one we chose, again, for its color, and one that we have created for us as a Leonard Jewelry creation. And then also to showcase rubies. Rubies have a beautiful, deep, rich color of red. They can range with having a little bit of a pink tone to a deep purplish color to the ruby, but the redder, the better, really, as far as the color itself. And this being a very classic style with the diamond halo around, which really enhances the color of the ruby itself. Then moving on to a gemstone, which is a little bit more unusual. We know topaz as being the blue, but this is the color of the precious topaz, which again is a soft, peachy color, kind of a muted color. Far more unusual, just don't see them as often. Can be the birthstone for November, but just a gorgeous color. And again, this is one that we have created as a Leonard Jewelry creation. Then one of, I think, absolutely gorgeous. This is a garnet again, but this one is a Zabarite garnet, so being green. Now the brilliance of the green has a little bit of a tinge of yellow to it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's clear, it's bright, it has a great reflection, and so again, set against the white metal, it really shows off the intensity and the color and the brilliance of the green. A very unusual gemstone is the alexandrite. And with the alexandrite, it is the genuine birthstone for June. But alexandrite has a color change from daylight to nightlight. And so by it having that color change, it is very, very rare, very valuable, and usually only seen in small stones. So doing a combination of the small stones together makes it a beautiful combination in a ring. Also this one, which is a smoky quartz, has a really pretty color of the soft brown. This particular gemstone has a checkerboard cut to it, so it gives a brilliance of the color. Very unusual in not only the size but the shape of the gemstone, and is again another one that we have done as a custom Leonard creation. We also have a whole collection of the new Ethiopian opals. And the difference about the Ethiopian opals is they have this absolutely gorgeous color play, like a rainbow color. Now, opals can range to have a little bit of pink, some orange, some red, some with the greens and blues. But when you just get that intensity of the color change where it moves about and you can see all the different presence of colors, it is absolutely stunning. And last but not least, we have one of our this is a collector's item, a gemstone that we purchased loose because it is very unusual, not only in the color, but in the size itself. The intensity of the amethyst has that just almost like grape jelly color, so rich and intense, but you'll also see flashes of the pink to the rose in the gemstone itself. And again, it's just beautifully showcased in the rose gold itself. So again, really a one-of-a-kind gemstone. This is one that, again, we created for our Leonard Jewelry collection. Now, I've showcased a lot of really unusual colors, unusual gemstones themselves, and unique designs. So these can be some that are for discerning taste, to someone who really wants a spectacular piece. But we also have a wide variety of colored gemstones that are set in sterling silver. The difference in the price of sterling silver versus gold is quite significant, so this gives you an advantage of a lower price point, still having the beauty of the colored gemstone itself. And with a lot of these designs, they have unusual features in the way that they open and close with this collar or with the bracelet as it slides to open and close, and then with the bracelet itself again in the closure of the design. This one being in black onyx, this one in orange topaz, and then the blue topaz. So again, a great selection of the colored gemstones in the sterling silver, which offers you a lower price point. And then last but not least, I'd also like to talk about some of our one-of-a-kind pieces, which is something we're doing a lot of now. So we love to either find the gemstones and design around it, or sometimes it's just coming up with a unique design itself based on gemstones. So this particular one is a what's called a druzy. It's a gray druzy with a peach quartz and gray quartz gemstone. Very unusual in the combination of both the druzy and the faceted briolette, which is the shape of the stone that's hanging underneath. This one is a combination of sterling with a gold vermeil. The next one is a tourmaline, which again is a really pretty color of the kind of plummy pink tourmaline set in sterling silver. Again, with the kind of the filigree design, the Victorian influence. Very pretty and very unusual. And then the last piece here is set with lapis. So a bright, intense royal blue in cabochon stones, meaning that they are a flat and solid on the top. Any of these gemstones, if you prefer having a different design, different type of gemstone, are available for custom. We love to design the custom and create unusual and fun pieces. Like to have a wide variety from very affordable to some pieces that are very unusual and for gemstone collectors. Be sure to go to our website at leonardjewelry.com, see all of our designs online. If you have any questions or comments, please just let us know. Again, we have the wish list function on our website, so you can go and create your wish list for what you would like to have to share and send to your loved ones. We thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll see you again next week.